Recently, at a Republican event, the group calling themselves the Good Liars approached a couple of Trump supporters and asked them about their thoughts on the January 6th Capitol riot. And of course, these individuals said they believe that Antifa did it. And without giving too much away, they asked, well, how does that make any sense? And at that point, after explaining it to them, these two Trump supporters basically had their minds blown. So here it is again. I don't want to give too much away. The clip does a wonderful job explaining it. So take a look at the Good Liars blowing the minds of these two Trump supporters. Here it is.
How do you all feel about the events of January 6th?
A lot of that was Antifa.
Really?
Yes.
Why would Antifa interrupt the certification of an election in which their candidate won? Wouldn't they want him to be certified?
They just want to disrupt in any way possible.
Do you think Antifa wanted him to be president? I guess is what I'm asking.
Yes.
Yeah. So why would they interrupt the certification of the vote on January 6th?
I have a different view of things.
Well, it's just like if you have a.
Yeah, it
Doesn't make sense, right? Like, why would they do that?
well.
What's brilliant about this, and I love what the Good Liars do, it's absolutely phenomenal. If you haven't seen their film, I suggest you do it. You can actually find it on the Midas Touch YouTube channel. But what they did was just ask basic, simple, logical questions, right? I know they're very funny and they do a lot of things that are humorous, but all he was doing in that clip was literally laying out how their conspiracy theory couldn't work in practice. And it did blow their minds. Like, their brains were just melting. They couldn't wrap their heads around, like, hold up. I never thought of that because I never thought too much into it. Of course it couldn't have been Antifa because they wanted Joe Biden to win. So how does this make any sense? Like, they just questioned their entire worldview in the span of like 5 seconds. All because somebody bothered to ask them a question, ask them to explain it. And that is the thing with these conspiracy theories that many people on the right hold. And you can do it in ways, make them question these ridiculous things they believe without being a jackass. He was not being a jackass. I mean, yes, there's the sarcastic undertones, sure. But at the same time, if we start approaching these people, non-confrontationally, because that's the key, that's what he does in the video, just non-confrontationally and say, okay, well, how does that work? But did you ever think about this? Why could this have happened if X, Y, or Z? Honestly, folks, sometimes it really is that simple. Now, I'm not saying that these two people immediately went home, burned their MAGA shirts, and bought, Joe Biden bumper stickers. But if you can deprogram them, one conspiracy theory at a time, that's helpful. And that is exactly what happened there. And if you can make people laugh in the process, then that's just an added bonus. But start questioning them in a friendly way, and you might be surprised at how many people you get to start thinking about some of the crazy things they believe. This is Hattie. Hattie wants to know why you have not subscribed to our channel. You obviously like our videos, so do us a favor and subscribe.